Hello everyone, hope you are all fine at your places. Now today I am coming with you one more video. The video is related to something save energy for your future generation. I think after watching this video you can get an idea that why we have to save the energy. Because in today's scenario, if you talk about that, our generation rate of electricity is very low, but as compared to the consumption rate of electricity is very high. Today, due to the modernization of our technology, new gadgets will introduced in our day-to-day life, and due to which we consume a lot of energy. But on the other hand, the generation part of the energy is only limited. And if this process will goes on same like this thing, the time will come when we have no energy. Now that is why it's the time we have to save the energy for the future generation. So in this video, I will discuss with you some important points related that why should we have to save our energy. So before talking about why should we have to save the energy, we have to discuss about what do you mean by this energy. Energy in physics is basically the capacity of doing work. It may be a potential energy, kinetic energy, thermal energy, chemical energy, or another form of energy. It will be governed by a basic law of physics according to which energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferred from one form to the another form. Let us take an example of hydroelectric power station. In case of hydroelectric power station, we all know we have to generate the electricity. So in that hydroelectric power station, what will happen? The potential energy of the water that will be stored at a height is converted into the kinetic energy. After that, this kinetic energy is converted into the mechanical energy, and after that, this mechanical energy is converted into the electrical energy. So you can say that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Yeah, it can be transferred from one form to the another form. In SI, or we can say that international system, energy is measured in joules, and 1 joule is equal to work done by 1 Newton force acting over a 1 meter distance. If we talk about the types of energy, there are two types of energy available. One is called as the conventional sources of energy, and another is called as non-conventional sources of energy. Somehow, this conventional sources of energy is also called as non-renewable source of energy, whereas your non-conventional sources of energy is called as your renewable source of energy. Renewable means we have to renew it after a certain time. Okay, so the two different forms of energy we are available with conventional source of energy and the non-conventional sources of energy. So if I talk about some examples of your renewable and a non-renewable, or we can say that some examples of conventional and non-conventional sources of energy. So under renewable sources of energy or non-conventional sources of energy, we have solar, we have wind, we have geothermal, we have hydro, we have biomass. So these type of energies are abundant in nature. Moreover, it does not pollute the atmosphere. It does not, you can say that, exhausted with the minimum possible shortest time. But if we talk about the conventional sources of energy, or you can say that the non-renewable sources of energy, we have crude oil, we have coal, we have nuclear. So all these sources of energy are limited in number, and they will exhaust after a certain period of the time. Now coming to the part, why should we save energy? According to the definition or a thought given by our father of nation, Shri Mahatma Gandhi, the earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. So with this thought, we have to take a pledge to save our energy so that our future generation will get the energy. If we not save this energy, then our future generation will not have energy. So why should we have to save energy? There are certain points that I will discuss with you one by one, according to which we have to save the energy. For example, we use energy faster than it can produce. The coal, oil, natural gas, the most utilized sources take thousands of years of formation. Energy sources are limited. India has approximately 1% of world's energy resource, but has 16% of world population. Most of the energy sources we use cannot be reused or renewed. Non-renewable sources of energy constitute 80% of fuel. It is said that our energy sources may last only for another 40 years or so. That means if we use the conventional sources of energy in the speed that we are using, so within a coming 40 years, these all sources get exhausted and we have don't energy sources. We have to save the country a lot of money when we save energy. About 70% of our crude oil needs are met from imports, which would cost about 1,50,000 crores a year. That means if we save the energy, we ultimately save the economy of the country. We save our money when we save energy. Just imagine you're saving if your LPG cylinder comes for an extra week or there is cut in your electricity bills. So with this, your monthly, you can say that the budget that you have to propose is in a certain limits. We save energy when we use energy. When we use fuel wood efficiently, our fuel wood requirements are lower and it's our gradually for its collection. Energy saved is energy generated. When we save 1 unit of energy, it is equivalent to 2 units of energy produced. Save energy to reduce pollution. Energy pollution and use account to large proportion of air pollution and more than 83% of greenhouse gas emissions. So if we save energy, we are save our atmosphere and we are save our ozone layer that can be depleted day by day. It's our duty to conserve energy today for tomorrow use. An old Indian saying indicates the earth, the water and the air are not gift to us from our parents, but a loan from our children. So I think by noting these 3 points, we have to take a pledge to save the energy so that our future generation can have this energy. So thank you so much for watching this video patiently. I hope you can understand that why should we have to save energy. We will come with another video after this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.